Hello, welcome to day 3 of your Breathing for a Better Life course. I'm so excited that you made it past video 1, past video 2, or if you didn't, you're just diving into 3. Hey, whatever floats your boat. If you're going video to video, you might notice I have new artwork in the background. I tend to switch that out depending on my mood. I feel like I'm kind of channeling her today. So, day 3, what do we have in store? Yesterday we learned about Samavriti, and that's that circle breathing or triangle breathing or square breathing. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you probably didn't watch day 2. Today we're just going to totally go a different direction. Day 2 was built on day 1. Today we're going to work on Nadi Shodana, and that is nostril breathing. And we're going to use, I did this not because like, hey, hang tight, but because we actually use the thumb and the pinky to do this breath. And what this one is for, it's going to be, you could utilize it to calm if you're feeling really stressed. It's great to do before an interview or public speaking or anything that's got you a little bit riled up, maybe a test that you have to take. Or if you're just needing a little bit more focus, like you're having a hard time getting through the day, you've got a project that you really need to finish and you're not feeling that motivation, this would be another breath to utilize during those times. So this one is, like I said, nostril breathing. Real quick, I want to talk about the right and left side of the body. Now, the right and left side of the brain are actually the opposite energetically than like your energetic body. And again, I'm not trying to talk too much about energetics in this course. We'll get into that a little bit more in our meditation courses. However, the right side of the body is the masculine, energetically speaking. Now, the left side of the body is the feminine, energetically speaking. You could also think of it as the sun side and the moon side. So, a lot of times if you've ever taken a yoga class, your yoga instructors might ask you to roll to your right side body to help you sit up at the end of class. And that's because it opens up the left side of your body, which is the softer side. So it's a little bit softer if you're thinking about sleeping. If you're sleeping on your left side and having a hard time falling asleep, try rolling over to your right hand side. Now, this is a really cool trick that I'm going to show you. I want you to try this on with me. Take your hand, either hand, and you're going to just kind of look for a soft spot, whether it's here or right on your finger here, maybe your thumb, but I like to kind of go right here. Now, if you hold your hand underneath your nostrils and just breathe out through your nose, you may notice that you're using one nostril more than the other. Now, this could be due to congestion, but generally speaking, if you're in a really relaxed state, you'll notice that you're breathing a little bit more through your left nostril. And if you're in like work mode, or you're really energetic, or you just came home from a run, or you're hanging out with your friends, doing something where you're using your brain a lot, you might notice that you're breathing more through the right side of your nose, so your right nostril. And so play around with that a little bit today or throughout the week, and just start to see what you notice. Now, what's really cool is this breathing technique is going to balance the right and left side of your body, energetically speaking, and also the two hemispheres of your brain. So as you know, right and left side of your brain, same sort of concept. One is in control of like your creative, intuitive space, and one is a little bit more like calculated, like these are your mathematicians versus your artists sort of thing. So when we're thinking right and left side of brain, it's opposite as the energetic body. Again, you don't need to know too much about this. We'll get into this a little bit further down the road. However, it's just kind of cool to know that the right and left side of the brain and right and left side of the body can be balanced through breath. And this breathing, nostril breathing, as I said, uses your your thumb and your pinky. And so what we'll be doing is closing one nostril to breathe in, and then utilizing the other nostril to breathe out. And then we'll go back again, in, out, in, out. So that's how that's going to look. Now I'm going to set this up for you with your fingers. It can feel a little bit awkward, so there's a couple different ways to do it. You could just use your thumb and finger like this. Some people like to create a little anchor, so you could use your middle finger or your ring finger just to kind of anchor here. And some people like to use their pinky and ring finger on one side and their thumb on the other, and the anchor of the two fingers on the top. This is my favorite way to do it. It gives a little bit, hello, this gives a little bit more control, okay? So I'm going to guide you. It's really hard for me to guide this and do the breathing. Sometimes I like to give you the sound, that audible of breathing in and out. I'm not going to be doing that this time. So anchor, and then here. Are we ready to try it on? Okay, cool. Come back to center. Same thing as before, friends. Anytime you're going to do some breathing, you really want to open up the access to your lungs. So open through your chest, create a nice long neck. And if you want, you can close your eyes. However, I'm going to be giving a little bit of visual as best as I can. So if you kind of want to follow along, that's totally cool too. This is not one of those breathing exercises that is going to be easier for you if your eyes are closed, although it just might feel better. Okay, here we go. As always, when I'm guiding you, I'm always going to start you with a clearing breath. Again, it's totally optional when you're trying this on in your own practice. Okay, here we go. Start your anchor, because we're going to move right in after the first breath. So we'll start center, center, center. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Okay. Press your pinky into your left nostril, breathe in through your right nostril, inhale, squeeze both nostrils at the top, just a tiny little hold, and then open up your left nostril and breathe out. Stay like that. Press in with your thumb as you inhale. Squeeze both at the top, and then open your right thumb, exhale through your right nostril, and you'll keep right nostril open. As you inhale, you'll hold at the top, switch, open left nostril, breathe out. Okay, maybe try it with your eyes closed a couple times. Inhale through your left nostril, hold at the top, exhale through your right nostril, hold at the bottom. Let's go one more round. Inhale right, squeeze and hold. Exhale left. We have to go all the way back through, so inhale. Squeeze and hold. Exhale through your right nostril. Good. Let your fingertips fall away. Open your eyes if you need. Okay, how are you feeling? You might not be like, oh, I'm so much more balanced now. Again, over time, you'll start to have those actual sensations. However, in the beginning, if you don't feel anything or if you don't feel any different, that doesn't mean it's not working. The signal has been sent and the alignment has started to take hold. Sama Vriti was day 2. Day 3 is Nadi Shodana. You can add that Samavriti concept into this breath if you'd like. So remember, we did that little hold at the top. You can start to experiment with a hold at the bottom as well, or you can do the circle breath, you can do triangle breath, either direction, right? Hold at the top or hold at the bottom. Or you could hold at the top and the bottom. So even though it's a totally different concept, it still is something that you can layer on to day 1 and day 2 and now day 3. All of it starting to feel a little bit cohesive. Maybe, I don't know, but again, I'm here for you. So if you have questions, all you got to do is shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as you can. I don't live on my email, but I do check it. And so feel free to reach out with your questions, your concerns, and I hope to see you on day 4. Namaste, my friends.